Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much guys for joining me, and in today's video we are just going to be chatting on how to find your purpose. I know many of you struggle with that, and I am not ashamed to say that I too was once there. So I definitely have a little bit of experience, and that is why I just wanted to make this video to share with you the steps that I took in trying to find my purpose. Since I was a teenager, I wouldn't tell you how long that was ago though. But since I was a teenager, I always would have wondered what my purpose was. What should I study? What career should I go into? And it was only until very recently I took some measured steps in figuring out what my true purpose is. And here I am. Alright guys, so stay tuned if you want to figure out how to find your purpose. Before we continue, I want to say a big shout out to all my new subscribers. Woo! And to all my new followers on Instagram. Remember, the handle is Bougie Glam Beauty, and you can check us out for all your eyelash needs. So in today's video, if you haven't noticed, I am a little bit more excited than I usually am. Not because we're talking about purpose. Purpose does make me excited, but I'm also really excited because I just got a package. I don't know about you guys, but I love receiving packages. It makes me so excited. You could actually order your lashes and receive a package from me, and I'm sure you'll get excited as well. But I just got my very own ring light, guys.
Oh my God!
Woo! I'm so excited, guys, because this has been a long time coming. And I must say, when I first started, I didn't have a ring light. And it was one of my good friends. He decided to lend me his ring light for all this time. And I'm so appreciative of that, shout out to him. And, so now I have my very own ring light. So I'm actually going to be having two lights in this video. So I'm going to, load up this baby and come right back. Okay. So guys, new ring light is up. I am so excited. Like, I'm looking at myself and I'm loving the dual action with these newer, because both ring lights are newer ring lights. I'm going to put a link in the description box as to where I purchased it. So if you are interested, you would get yours as well. And yeah, my God, let me show you. So this was me before. Let me just dim it. This was me before when I started the video, and now this is me with the other ring light up. Like, this is amazing. They really say lighting does make a difference. Yeah. So with no further ado, let's jump into today's video on how to find your purpose. So in trying to figure out what your purpose is, you really need to do a self-assessment. And you're probably wondering what a self-assessment is. A self-assessment basically is where you go off the grid just for a little bit and you try to become one within yourself. It wouldn't happen overnight, but you really need to just take maybe a few days, a few weeks off to really ask yourself some honest questions. Number one, what are you passionate about? Like, seriously, what are you passionate about? What gets you so excited? It could be anything. Maybe it's a hobby. Maybe you like to run. Maybe you just could sing well. Maybe you like to sew. Maybe you love to cook. What is it that you're passionate about? Take a look at that. Jot those down, because we are passionate about many things. So jot it down. Number two, what do people compliment you on? Yeah, people do compliment us from time to time about our strengths, something maybe that they experienced about being in our presence, and they would compliment us from time to time. Don't take those things lightly. Jot those things down. What do people compliment me on? Maybe your purpose is lying within that realm. So jot it down. What do people compliment me on? Number 3. If you're already working already, check and see what they praise you for on work. Because most times than not, companies are already paying us for the value they see in us. So, do you have really good filing skills? Maybe you're a good team leader. Maybe you're a really good team player. Maybe you're really good at presentations. What is it that you always excel at in work and they praise you for? Jot those things down. And then basically you're going to get a list of things, from things that you're passionate about, things that people compliment you on, and then thirdly, what people pay you for, what people are willing to pay you for. So you're going to get a list on those 3 criterias. From there, you will see a commonality. Because I kid you not, when I did this exercise, even for myself, I saw a commonality in all the different areas. From what I was passionate about, what people complimented me on, and what I was already paid for, being paid for. And then around the common denominators, I drew a circle. Now with my circle, they had some differences, yes, but I quickly figured out how I could get them to intertwine and how I can use my skill set and what I'm passionate about to then form a union. And that is how I was able to really figure out what my passion is. Another way that you can figure out what you're passionate about, if it is you have any kind of struggle, is to just try different things, guys. Try it. As they say, try it, you may like it. Don't be opposed to go do that sewing course that you have been seeing being advertised. Or maybe you saw a good IT course on maybe social media. Or maybe it's a makeup course. Whatever it is, challenge yourself and go and see if maybe you might have an underlying passion for it. So expose yourself as much as possible to as many different activities to figure out if maybe you might like it. And then once you do all those things, you will come eventually to your purpose. Purpose is so important, guys. When you wake up in the morning and you have a to-do list of things to do, it's like you feel like you have value. And that is what purpose does for you. When you figure out what your purpose is, you wake up every day just wanting to get it done. You're thinking about ideas to fuel that passion and purpose that you have. When you're really walking and living in your purpose, you don't wake up in the morning and hit that alarm and just like, oh God, I don't want to go to work today. And when you reach in the car park, you just sit down in your car and you're just like, oh Lord, not today. That is not it. When it is you're actually walking in your purpose, you feel so excited. It's just a different feeling. And you feel really fired up in your entire being to want to do. And the last thing that I want to share with you guys is this simple saying that will really help you to sum up all that I shared with you. And it's passion, purpose, payment. It's something that I heard maybe about 10 years ago. And I must say that it started to really help me to figure out, what am I good at? What am I here for? What are you passionate about? Turn that into your purpose. And guys, eventually your purpose can be monetized. And that is how you get your payment. Payment is not going to happen overnight, guys. And I want to let people know there's no get rich quick scheme or anything like that when it is you're walking in your purpose. But what I do know is that while you wait and walk in your purpose, It's not even going to feel so strenuous. It's not even going to feel like such a journey while you wait for that payment, because you are walking in your purpose. So guys, I challenge you, do that self-assessment. Get a little notebook and write down, what am I passionate about? What do people compliment me on? Yeah? And lastly, what do people pay me to do? And when you jot down those things and you would see some commonality, you then now will want to maybe try to do different things to see if you have an underlying passion for it. So guys, those are just my little steps that I used in my journey. And as I mentioned to you, I would have struggled personally in trying to figure out what my purpose is. And I'm still waiting for all these stars to align. But until I do know that right now I feel as though I am walking in my purpose. And it is such a beautiful feeling that is why I made this video, to share it with you, because I want you to figure out what your purpose is and to be so excited to wake up on the mornings. I really and truly want that for you. So guys, come back here in the comment section below and let me know if my tips help you at all on finding your true purpose. Okay guys, so until next time, bye.